Solids, liquids and gases behave very differently from each other. Scientists think it's because the particles they're made up of are arranged differently. The theory is that everything is made up of millions of tiny particles far too small to see. This can is made of solid aluminium metal. Its particles are packed tightly together. They're held in a fixed arrangement and hardly move. Because the particles are held in place, it has a definite shape unless you're strong enough to change it. Squash all the air out of the can and you're left with a lump of metal. But the metal itself can't be squashed. Its particles are already as tightly pushed together as possible. It's a solid. The drink behaves quite differently. The particles are still held closely together, but they aren't in a fixed arrangement. Instead, the particles tumble over each other. Which is why a liquid takes on the shape of whatever container it's in. Like a solid, it's impossible to squash a liquid. This bottle's full to the brim. It can't be squashed because there isn't any space between the particles. A liquid can't be compressed. This bottle's full of air. The gas inside can easily be squashed into a smaller space. The particles in a gas aren't held together, and because there's plenty of space in between them, they can be pushed closer to each other. Gases can be compressed, but not every substance fits so neatly into one of these three categories.
So what's double whipped cream then, besides gorgeous? It doesn't feel like a solid. It looks more like a liquid. Squirts out of a can and sounds like a gas. Definitely gorgeous, perfect and sweet. But whatever it is, it's great to eat. So what's jelly then? And peanut butter? What's sand in my hand? What's mud in the gutter? What's toffee cream? What's ice cream? It's enough to make a grown man scream! But all things, all stuff, all bits and bats, all clutter and clatter, it all amounts to three things. The three phases of matter. Liquid, or solid, or gas.